This is Mr. Jared, and in this video, I wanted to give you a demonstration of how to combine like terms. I wanted to make sure that you saw exactly how the work should look in your notebooks and to give you an opportunity to practice. So here we have the problem 5z plus 3 minus 3z. Well, the first thing that we need to ensure that we do is identify all the like terms. So these are the things with the same last name or the same variable name. So here we have 5z and minus 3z, which are both a part of the z family. They both end in z. The constant 3 does not end in z, so that's going to be something separate. So once I identify my like terms, I then simply have to take my like terms and write them next to each other. So let's rewrite the problem. 5z plus 3 minus 3z. I'm going to underline my z's and give my constant 2 underlines to show that they're different. Then I'm going to rewrite the z's next to each other and then bring the 3 down to the end by itself. Then I'm going to combine the 5z and minus 3z. So 5z minus 3z gives me 2z, and the plus 3 simply comes down. So my final result is going to be 2z plus 3. So here I have 8k minus 5k. Well, since they both have the same last name, or they both end in k, they would obviously both get one underline, but really there's no point of that because there's nothing else to compare it to. So I simply do 8k minus 5k, and that gives me 3k. So this time we have 8z plus 12 plus 3. And in this case, the like terms are the 12 and the 3. So it'll be 8z plus 12 plus 3. These are like terms, so they'll both get one underline. This is different, so it should have more or less than, or it would have more or less than one underline. So when I combine the 12 and 3, since they're already next to each other, it'll be 12 plus 3 will be 15, and I bring 8z down because I didn't do any math with that. So my final result is just 8z plus 15. My next problem, 6t plus 7 minus 2 plus t. So my like terms, I'll rewrite it first. 6t plus 7 minus 2 plus t. And it's always a good idea to rewrite your problem before you start writing and jotting down notes, so you can write on your writing as opposed to the original problem. So 6t and t are a part of the same family. They have the same last name. They end in t. The constant family, 7 and minus 2, those are part of the same family. So now I'm going to rewrite them together. So this will be 6t plus t, and then I'll write the plus 7 and the minus 2 together. 6t plus t is 7t plus 7 minus 2 gives you 5, and my answer is 7t plus 5. My next problem, 3y plus 6 minus y. I'll write my original problem. My like terms will be the y's. My constant term will be separate, so I'll rewrite it as 3y minus y plus 6 to put all my like terms together. 3y minus y is going to be 2y's. Bring down the plus 6. They aren't like terms. 2y and 6 can't be combined because they don't have the same last name. So my final result will be 2y plus 6. So next, 5x minus x, and something worth jotting down, 5x minus x. They obviously both have the same last name. They both end in x. And when I do 5x minus x, one of the things that you should pay attention to is that if I am taking away just x, well, if there's no number, that means that there's only one x. So I literally have the right to write a 1 in here when there is no number. So this will be 5x minus 1x, and then 5 minus 1 is 4, so the result will be 4x. If I have 5 x's, I took 1 x away, that leaves me with 4 x's. Five plus 9t plus 3. 5 plus 9t plus 3. This time, the only like terms are 5 and 3. So 9t is separate or different than the others. So I'm going to rewrite it as 5 plus 3 plus 9t. And so now, 5 plus 3 will give me 8 plus the 9t. And so now, since 8 and 9t are not like terms, they don't both end in t, and they aren't both constants, I can't do anything with that, so I'm done, and my final result will be 8 plus 9t. So that's it. As you can see, the whole premise behind it was just to identify the like terms, write the like terms next to each other, combine the like terms, and when you have no more like terms, you're finished. Hope that helps. Let's get it done.